What is up, ladies and gentle faces? My name is Kane the Hurricane McMillan, and today is the Team League. Today is the day where we get to see teams unfold in movie fandom trivia here at Multiplex Entertainment. And I am joined here with a fantastic co-host, and his name
Thank you,
is...
Kane. It's an honor that you'd pick me to be the first player / co-host, and it feels really great here. We got Crazy Legs Conti, some guy with some fluffy hair, and the interviews will be awesome. I got Tim's here for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Tim is actually my co-host. Tim is my co-host, not Jim. Tim. I know it's a letter difference. It's Tim, not Jim. I'm sorry if you're confused.
Okay, this is just ridiculous. I'm already filing a complaint to Tim, the
Please mute him. Please mute him.
All right,
this is ridiculous.
Jim, we got to get this stuff on the road. So I would like to go to my actual co-host, Tim, the commissioner here at Multiplex Entertainment, who kind of is supposed to keep everything in line, but sometimes we get outbursts like Jim the Wolf Green today. But you know what? Jim is on edge. But hey, Tim, what's your thoughts on today's matchup? The very first team match here at Multiplex. I mean, this is your child, and now we are growing a little bit more every day.
Before I get into that, Jim, request denied, shut the fuck up. And back to your question, Kane, like you said, yes, it's starting to grow. It's kind of like, and I imagine you feel the same way, because Fandom was more your conception. I helped a little bit with it as much as I could, but it's like being a proud parent, seeing your kid grow, seeing it take its first step. You're kind of still holding on, but once that first step is taken, it's pretty much off on its own. So this one's going to be good. Both of these teams, a lot of shit talking, a lot of shit talkers among this. So it's going to test our patience.
Yes, I agree. I agree. I mean, these guys love to talk the talk, but can they walk the walk? We'll find out right here when we cut to our promos.
So surprise, surprise, there's a new division here in Fandom Fight, the team division, and already King Joffrey over there is proclaiming himself the ruler, the destined champion, and he's got like the combination of Napoleon Dynamite, Pedro, and Jim Halpert from The Office as his partner. And just talk. You guys are so fucking exhausting. The Kings of Winter, let me tell you something. Hashtag summer is coming, and we're gonna open up a bottle of SPF whoop ass on you. I'm so damn exhausted from you guys, I can't even speak. Matthew, take it away.
I'm just gonna put it to you like this. We are here to play. We're not here to joke around. We're here to do exactly what we came here to do, and that's play. And we'll see what happens.
Dan and Dave made you wait 10 years for dragons to show up in Westeros. House Night Fury ain't gonna make you wait. We're setting fire to this division right from the start.
All right, so here we are in the Fandom Teams division. Of course, they picked me and Jim to start because we're the best team in the whole league already just from showing up. You see, I made it to the semifinals. That's one match more than Nico did. We got here a lot faster. We had to fight to get Afro Samurai to be our opponents because they didn't think they were ready, and so we are here now to prove, like, hey, we're the best, and a round one KO is absolutely on the cards for us. We're Kings of Winter. Winter is coming.
I agree. Everything he said was perfectly said. He's as noble as a king as the mighty Joffrey Baratheon, and as factual as everything he said. We're playing against some guy that really likes music or something that's going to lose to Luca. Who cares about him? And then we're playing against the hot dog eater, Crazy Legs Conti, Dance a Lot, whatever. We're going to send them back to the Music League and eating hot dogs at Coney Island.
Winter is here.
All right, that was our competitors. A lot of talk. They actually kind of mellowed it down a little bit compared to what we saw like in the green room chats. So they have been talking. I think they're all talked out. I think they just want to get straight to the match. I'm going to send it to Tim to give us our proper introduction so we can get this match underway.
God help us all. All right, let's get this on the way in our first Fandom team match. Introducing first, making their Fandom team debut. They are a combination of the Minor Threat and the Cosmic Night Fury. part of House Night Fury, Matthew, Rosa, Nico, Suave Rigole, Afro Samurai,
Let's do this.
and their opponent. Making also their debut in Fandom teams. They are representing Apocalypse and Alpha Alliance as a bastardized love child. They are the King and El Lobo, which is Spanish for the wolf. They are the King, Caleb, Coho, and El Lobo, Spanish for the wolf, Jim Green. King of Winter.
Wait, that's their name? I have them listed on my scoreboard as Team Dickhead.
That's funny. We have you as losers, so we'll keep going.
All right. So guess what? Round one is going to work like this. For round one, each competitor are going to write down their questions on a whiteboard. There's going to be no conferring. And yeah, they're going to get 10 questions. If you get all 10 of them right, you'll get a bonus question. And you know what? We're just going to get right into it. Tim is going to send us to our very first question because I like sending things to Tim.
Yeah. That's always what my office is for. Goddamn, I need a secretary. All right, gentlemen, your first question in the realm of Star Wars. What does AT-AT stand for?
You know, in the Star Wars universe, who do you think would make a really good secretary for you?
Oh. Old school Leia or old school Padme?
Okay, you know, Harvey Weinstein. 5.
Well, no. More than
4,
anything, if I don't feel like being a bad guy,
2,
Leia, go do it.
1.
Hey, Nico's got a job opening.
Markers down. All right.
All right.
We will go to Nico first.
All-terrain assault turret?
That is incorrect. We'll go to the wolf.
I had all-terrain, but couldn't get the other AT.
That is half correct. Matthew.
I have all-terrain attack turret.
That is also incorrect. And Caleb.
I have all-terrain attack tank.
You guys are all incorrect. We were looking for all-terrain armored transport.
And Han Solo is crying right now in his grave.
Yep.
Good.
Hey,
He
guess what?
can't cry because he's dead.
Whoa. All right, the next category is in Fast and Furious. How many Fast and Furious films have made over $1 billion worldwide at the box office? We need a number, not a name. Tim, I know you're a big fan of these movies.
Well, yeah, it's pretty much obvious.
I think, like, behind the scenes here, like, when we were discussing what categories need to be in fandom, Tim was like, it's either Fast and Furious or you guys are all fired. So 5, 4, 3, 2,
So real conversation.
markers down. We're going to start with the king this time.
Would that be 2?
That would be correct. The first point on the board. We will go to Matthew.
Yeah, I have 4.
That is incorrect. We'll go to the wolf.
2.
That is correct. And Nico.
I was also thinking 4.
That is incorrect. And that means
It's
Kings of
Furious
Winter
7
now-
and the Fate of the Furious.
Yes,
right?
it is the last 2.
Okay.
I
Alright,
underestimated the popularity of 5 and 6.
So that means the Kings of Winter have now taken a 2-0 lead going into the third question.
Surprised as no one.
All right, gentlemen, your third question comes in the realm of Robert Parker is doing cartwheels right now as we speak in my office of Middle Earth.
Of course.
What character from Lord of the Rings asked Aragorn about a second breakfast?
You know,
Do you like second breakfast, Kane?
you know, I hate to say it, I'm one of those guys who by the time I wake up, usually breakfast is over. But I love breakfast when I'm actually awake for breakfast. So a second breakfast, why not? You know, 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. We're going to go to Matthew this time.
Was it Pippin?
It was Pippin. All right, and Jim.
I said Mary.
Oh,
No, Jim.
Hobbit. Then we'll go to Nico.
Pippin was my first guess, and I switched it to Bilbo.
Ooh, it was definitely not Bilbo. And Caleb.
Pippin.
That is correct. So they maintain their 2-point advantage going into question number 4, which is from scores and soundtracks. All right, the question is, what Disney movie consists of songs like Scream, Now or Never, and The Boys Are Back?
Jim, I swear to God, if you get this wrong, we are not teammates.
We might have a disband of a team right here in question number 4.
And if anyone gets this right, I feel so ashamed, but I'm already ashamed of Disney.
5,
and the fictional.
4, 3, 2,
Repeat the
1.
question.
All right, Jim is using a repeat for Kings of Winter. The question is, what Disney movie consists of songs like Scream, Now or Never, and The Boys Are Back?
Boys Are Back is definitely the worst song in this movie.
5, 4,
This movie is all around horrible.
3,
Take me
2,
wrong.
1.
Below me.
Markers down. I'm going to go to Nico.
I couldn't pull it.
Oh, El Lobo.
I had no idea, so I guessed High School Musical 3.
That is correct. For 1 point.
Yes!
What?
Matthew.
Efron's abs.
Yeah, boy!
I was torn between 2 and 3, and I went with 2.
Ooh, High
2
School
was not
Musical 2 was
theatrically
not
released.
theatrically released. And
Well,
Caleb.
High School Musical 3 senior year, Jim, we are going to be just fine.
Hey, Coho, we're all in this together.
We are all in this together.
All right, so that means Kings of Winter are now at 5 to Afro Samurai is 1. And we're going to our 5th question, brought to you by Timothy Smith.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. In Disney, Chris Pine has appeared in 4 Disney movies. Name 3 of them.
We'll give you guys some extra time for this question. So let's talk about a little category that you like a lot that it involves Chris Pine, Star Trek. How do you feel about this new trilogy?
Honestly, I like it. It's different. It's not like what JJ said, your father's Star Trek, which is good new fans. I kind of think they did a little bit of too much fan service maybe with the second one, but the third just goes back to that fun adventure of...
Yeah, I like Star Trek Beyond a lot. So, but I'm going to give you guys a 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2. Mark us down, Caleb. 1. And I'm going to go to Caleb first.
I only had 2. I said The Finest Hours and Enchanted. Enchanted is wrong.
That is incorrect. Matthew.
Nope.
Oh, Nico.
I had Enchanted, The Princess Diaries 2, and both.
Oh,
That is
that is 2.
incorrect.
I had Enchanted, Princess Diaries 2, and Into the Woods.
So that means none of the competitors got this right. We were looking for any of these 4 movies. The Princess Diaries 2, A Royal Engagement. Into the Woods, The Final Hours, and the newest incarnation in the Disney live-action series, A Wrinkle in Time.
Oh, crap. I forgot about that garbage movie.
Actually, it's The Finest Hours, but...
Yeah, The Finest
Yeah.
Hours. Shoot.
Yeah. None of them got it right. So we're
Fucking
still at
awful.
5 to 1 after the 5th question. And the 6th question is brought to you by Kaiju.
Of course it is.
In Kong Skull Island, how many stars also play an important role in the MCU? And we are only counting MCU films that have been released.
What is this?
Okay.
Again,
always have to
I will
make
give you guys a
calculations.
little bit extra amount of time.
Tag on it.
And I do have a question for you, Kane, since Kaiju was one of your babies. What was the inspiration bringing Kaiju into fandom?
It was actually Luca. Luca mentioned it back in the Jack of all trivia days when we were like, what categories would be good to add? Luca said Kaiju, so this category was dedicated to Luca. Fun fact.
Ah, and under
Many of
the
you guys
old
a 5
regime,
count. 5,
under the old
4,
dictatorship, we couldn't.
3, 2. I say something nice, you say something mean. 1, markers down.
Right.
I'm going to go to Nico.
So even without counting Brie Larson, I think it's 3.
That is incorrect. Jim.
I said 4.
That is correct for 1 point.
Suck it!
Matthew.
I said 3.
That is incorrect. And Caleb.
I also said 3-4 if you count Brie Larson. I don't know who I missed.
You guys are missing Terry No Terry, who plays
shut
Kong,
up.
and he also plays Cole Obsidian in Infinity War.
Who were the other three? Because mine
That's
was a total
stupid.
guess.
It was Tom Hiddleston, John C.
Samuel
Reilly,
Jackson.
Samuel Jackson, and Terry No Terry.
I knew it was Sam and John C. Reilly, but I didn't know 3 and 4.
Hey, but you know what? You're the only one to get that question right. So
Because I'm
Good job.
amazing. Thank
Good
you.
job, Jim. Good job.
Yeah, I'll be here all week.
Yeah, good job.
All right,
No,
gentlemen.
no autographs. I'm in the middle of something.
Your next question comes in MCU.
Okay.
No one wants Jim's autograph.
I
What
do.
name does Scott have on his name tag while working at Baskin Robbins?
You kind of. What name does Scott have?
what name does Scott have on his name tag while working at Baskin Robbins? You know what? Have you ever worked at Baskin Robbins? Because they always find out.
No, that is one I have not worked at. I would not work at like a service station like that. I would kill myself.
Are you just
It's an
worried
ice
Baskin
cream
Robbins will
shop,
find
not a
out?
service station.
5,
Baskin Robbins, unless they
3,
send us a nice gift
2,
certificate, I don't.
1. Markers down. We're going to start with El Lobo.
I said Paul because that's Paul Rudd's name.
That is incorrect. And I'm going to go to Matthew.
I said Steven.
That is also incorrect. I'm going to go to the King.
I said Eric for Eric O'Grady, the Ant-Man that's not represented in the MCU.
That is incorrect. And Nico.
Petey?
That is also incorrect. We're looking for Jack.
Oh, for Jack Kirby. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
guys, I got a deep cut on my arm here. I don't know.
All right. The next question is brought to you by Indiana Jones.
Of course.
Fuck that
Of course.
category.
Of course.
In what U.S. state does The Last Crusade start in?
The Last Crusade.
Yes. We need a U.S. state. There's about 50 of them. So you got a 1 in 50 guess.
Jim, I'm beaming this answer into your brain right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. I'm going to start with Nico.
New Mexico?
That is incorrect. Jim.
I said Sin State, Nevada.
Yes!
That
Good
is
job, Jim.
incorrect.
What?
Matthew.
That is incorrect.
New York.
That is incorrect. And Caleb, I think I know what your guess is.
It is Nevada
It
because
is
that's where he
Utah.
lived when he grew up. Oh,
It is
Utah.
Utah
Oh,
is
wow.
the answer.
The home of the Mormons.
Right. God dang it. Okay.
Those magic
All
underwear
right.
get you every time.
Your next category, gentlemen, in the realm of everyone's favorite spy, in James Bond. What James Bond film has the highest Rotten Tomatoes score?
You know, these
Oh.
tomatoes, sometimes they're rotten, sometimes they're good. All they got to do is name a James Bond, question, and they might get it. So,
And sometimes the critic scores are filled with shills, but nevertheless.
yeah, like The Dark Knight is not that good. Come at me.
Calm down,
Vern.
anybody talking about an MCU movie
5,
ever.
4, 3, 2, 1. Markers
Dang it.
down. I'm going to start with the King.
Is it Skyfall?
It is not Skyfall.
Okay, that was my other one.
Matthew.
I have Casino Royale.
It is not Casino Royale. Jim.
I said that Adele song.
That is also incorrect. And Nico.
Quantum of Solace?
That is incorrect.
Definitely not.
You guys need to get out of the new James Bonds because it was an oldie. It was Goldfinger.
I had.
Oh, that was my
Goldfinger
third
rated
guess.
the
That was
last
my
weekend.
guess.
Awesome.
That would have been my 27th
All right.
guess.
The final question and
There's only
round
25.
numero
How?
uno is the Wizarding World.
Jim, you're carrying the team.
In Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry saw what name on the Marauders map that he believed to be dead?
Mars
And
map. Azkaban? Yeah.
this answer for me, Kane, would be just like Jeff Snyder in Snyder versus Vivian. Like,
Oh, where he's like, what's the island in Jaws?
Martha's Vineyard.
Matt, I'm
It's
beaming
not
it into your head.
Amity. It's not Amity Island.
I'm not getting this.
5,
I rewinded
That
that
answer's
out
Martha's
loud.
Vineyard. Hurry.
1. Markers down. I want to go to Matthew.
James.
That is
It
incorrect.
is not James.
The king.
I said Grindelwald.
Definitely not. Nico.
Peter Pettigrew.
Yep, and Afro Samurai is finally at 2 points, and the Kings of Winter, Jimothy Green.
He spelt it wrong, but it's Peter Pettigrew.
That is correct. So it is still the same differential, but the final score of round number 1 is the Kings of Winter at 7. I cannot read. And Afro Samurai at 2.
I was gonna say.
I also have a nice little scoreboard here for you.
Yes, that also works. There's also a scoreboard that appears on the edited version of this match.
It'll be right there.
Special, damn it.
All right, so round number 2 is going to work the same as always, except for this time the players can confer. They will spin the wonderful wheel that Timothy Smith is about to bring up. And pretty much Kings of Winter, you'll get to go first, and you get to decide whether you'd like to keep the spin or you get to not keep it. You could also defer to Afro Samurai to go first if you'd like. And there's also the possibility of stealing. So Afro Samurai, pay attention. You might be able to take some points and get back your lead. And also, we get 5 questions, multiple choice on all of them. And I don't know what Jim is doing, but we're going to go to Tim to spin. Actually, I'm going to go to Kings of Winter. Would you like to spin first or not?
Can we hear the categories first?
I was reading the categories.
All right, the categories are Marvel, Disney, Back to the Future, Scores and Soundtracks, DCEU, Middle Earth, and he just moved it on me. So DCEU and Wizarding. All right, DCEU, Middle Earth, Wizarding World, Pixar, Scores and Soundtracks, Marvel, Disney, Back to the Future.
Give me a second.
Okay,
I'm writing
trying
it
to
down
make
so
it
I can see them better.
Okay. Jim, you want to let them go first, and then they
Sure.
All right, Afro, you get to go first. We'll defer to you.
All right, they're deferring to Afro Samurai.
All right.
The spin.
And
That's it. Is there no plugs?
brought to you by Amazon.
All right.
The spin will now begin.
Jeff Bezos is happy.
And it lands
rare.
on. I love the spin. It
Player's
lands on
choice.
player's choice.
Oh. What do you want, bud?
Star Wars! Oh, wait. Kes beat it out of me. Never mind.
DC. Oh wait, Jeffrey D. Morgan.
Do you want to take
Yeah.
Pixar?
I don't want to do it.
Caleb knows that well.
I'm gonna give you guys a
Yeah,
5
but-
count.
We know all the categories.
Go.
well.
We know better.
Go for it. Go for it. Pixar.
Okay, Pixar.
All right,
Alright,
the category
alright.
of Pixar. I will be issuing your guys' questions, so pay attention. The first question in Pixar is, what number was Strip Weathers in Cars? Like what
Oh,
number?
I love you, Kane.
Easy question.
I love you, Kane.
Good strength.
Shoot.
You guys do have the ability to confer, so
What are you thinking?
I have no clue.
The answer is X.
4.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, is it A, 95, B, 86, C, 54, or D, 43?
Can you repeat the choices?
All right, is it A, 95, B, 86, C, 54, or D, 43?
I think it's D.
I thought D before he even gave us the multiple choice, so it's worth a shot, I guess.
Okay, we're gonna go with D, please.
That is correct for 1 point. Your next question in the category of Pixar is, in
That is so
Monsters, Inc., what flavor snow cone did the abominable snowman make for Mike and Sully?
Lemon, final answer.
Yep.
That is correct for 2 points. The next
Dude,
question.
that's so checked out.
Next question is, which family was the first to introduce their son to Merida in Brave? Just looking for the family name.
Oh wow.
It's Smith.
Can
Go
you
with
please
Smith.
mute him? Can you please mute him?
Go with Regoli.
Oh, is Nico flustered?
Get him some hot dogs.
Thank you. Matt, you want to go multiple? Do you have a name in mind?
I hate that movie. I have no clue. So go.
Multiple choice.
All right, is it A, Dingwall, B, Macintosh, C, MacGuffin, or D, Fergus?
Repeat the choices, please.
All right, is it A, Dingwall, B, Macintosh, C, MacGuffin, or D, Fergus?
Want to go A?
Any of you guys are five?
Yeah, okay,
Five.
A.
A is incorrect. Kings of Winter for a 1-point steal.
Can you repeat the choices again?
All right. Is it A, Dingwall, B, Macintosh, C, MacGuffin, or D, Fergus?
C.
C is incorrect.
Okay.
We are looking for Macintosh. Otherwise, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Talk it out next time, Coho. Talk it out.
Sorry, I didn't know if you knew it. You don't like Pixar.
All right. The next
I
question
love Pixar
for
movies.
Afro Samurai is: what is the name of the directive? The directive that made the ship in Wall-E go into autopilot for 700 years. I'm going to repeat that for you guys. What is the name of the directive that made the ship in Wall-E go into autopilot for 700 years?
Oh. Shoot. Do you have any words in mind?
Nope. All I'm thinking of is Oasis, and that's because I really like that band.
Solid reasoning, Matt.
I'm the music guy. Third-ranked contender.
Can you guess 5 count? 5, 4,
Multiple choice.
3.
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, A113, B, B115, C, C117, or D, D119?
I mean, it's probably A113, right? It's in literally all their movies.
Yeah.
That is correct for 1
Okay.
point.
Yeah.
All right. The final question in Pixar. Brad Bird's son, Nicholas Bird, plays a key role in which Pixar film?
Oh.
It's not The Incredibles because my friend, someone I know, actually voiced Dash in that, and that's the only one that I think would fit for someone of his age at that time. Unless he's the little kid outside of the car, but that seems too obvious, right? It could be Ratatouille. I mean, that's.
I mean, I'm thinking either Incredibles or Incredibles 2. I'm just.
Can you guys a 5 count? 5, 4, 3, 2.
We should repeat.
1. All right. You guys are using your first repeat. Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
The question
Go,
is:
one question deep in round 3 anyway.
Brad
so
Bird's son, Nicholas Bird, plays a key role in which Pixar film?
I don't know if they can steal this. I mean, obviously they can if they get it right, but I don't know if they have an answer in mind. I think you might be right on that Incredibles hunch.
There you go.
I think
5,
it's Brad Bird.
4,
That seems too obvious.
3, 2,
Sometimes
1.
Incredibles.
Screw it, The
Incredibles.
Incredibles.
The Incredibles is incorrect. Kings of Winter for a 2-point steal.
You know it.
Hey, Jim. I'm pretty sure it's Incredibles 2. Pretty
Really?
sure. I'm pretty sure because I studied these IMDb's a lot.
I have no idea. So if that's what if you think
You
it's
know what?
Incredibles 2, go with Incredibles 2.
I'm gonna say Incredibles 2.
Final answer.
That is also incorrect. We were looking
It's
for
Ratatouille,
Finding
Because that's not on
Nemo.
home media
Finding
yet, and
Nemo.
that's
Oh
the
my
rule.
gosh, really?
He plays
My
Squirt
only guess.
in Finding
My
Nemo.
only guess would have been Dory. So
Right. I forgot Finding Nemo. God dang it.
He was
Can't
in
be
a
Incredibles 2,
non-Brad
That's
Bird.
not out on DVD yet.
But we ask Incredibles 2 questions all the time. Doesn't have to be on DVD. Anyway.
Yes, we were looking for Finding Nemo due to the fact that he plays Squirt in Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
But hey, that means that is the end of Afro Samurai's round number 2, and they are at 6 points. Kings of Winter at 7, and we will be going to Kings of Winter spin. So,
spin that wheel.
All right, Jim,
Timmy.
let's do this.
Give us player's choice.
Yeah, let's do player's choice.
and it lands on.
Are you fucking kidding me again?
Oh,
Really? Really? Jim,
All right, Afro
what the
Samurai.
hell, man?
Do you want to do SNS?
scores and soundtracks? Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Alright.
Jim will be issuing your guys' not Jim, Tim. Sorry. Tim will be
Jim,
issuing
yes,
the
that's
question.
fine.
Feeding back conspiracy theories from earlier. You're just feeding them.
I'm sorry, their names are literally a letter apart. All right.
All right, Jim, we're fine. Don't worry about it. We got it.
All right. Just like Kathleen Kennedy said to Ryan Johnson, let's blow this kid and go home. Kings of Winter, your first question.
What?
Your first question is Scores and Soundtracks.
God.
Who composed the score for 1933's King Kong?
Jim, you want to go multiple choice?
Yep.
Let's go multiple choice.
All right, team multiple choice goes. Here are your options: A. Max Steiner, B. Akira
Ifugabe.
Bernard Herrmann, or D. David Arnold.
I'm thinking C or D. What do you think?
I have no idea.
Can we hear the choices one more time?
All right, option A, Max Steiner. B. Kane, what is it?
Akira Ifugabe.
Thank you. C. Bernard Herrmann, or D. David Arnold.
I'm feeling C. I'm really feeling C. I'm going to say C. Final answer.
C. Final answer is incorrect. Afro Samurai, chance of steal.
I think it's either A or B.
I was thinking B.
You were thinking what? D?
I was thinking B.
Okay, B.
Akira Ifugabe is incorrect.
I knew that was incorrect.
The correct
He is the
answer,
guy behind Godzilla.
Max Steiner was the correct answer.
Oh, Max Steiner. So it was
What
A.
was that?
All right.
A.
A. All right.
All right.
No big deal.
Your second question. Zippity Doodah won an Oscar for Best Original Song for what Disney film?
I know the Song of the South. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job, Coho. Good job.
All right, your third question. Who composed the music for Wes Craven's Swamp Thing?
Oof. God. Dang. Okay. You know this, Jim?
No idea.
Should we take multiple choice?
So
Let's take multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice is A. Ken Thorne, B. Mastodon, C. Harry Manfredin.
Why did you
Kane.
give him these
Kane,
categories?
Kane,
All right, is it A. Ken Thorne, B. Mastodon, C. Harry Manfredini, or D. Elliot Goldenthal?
Oh, it gets cocky. I get cocky in this one.
Again, I'm feeling C and D a little bit again, Jim.
go with what you think. I have no idea.
I'm gonna say D. Final answer.
That is incorrect. King's Afro Samurai for a 1 point steal.
Can you repeat the choices, please?
Yes, is it A. Ken Thorne, B. Mastodon, C. Harry Manfredini, or D. Elliot Goldenthal?
Again, I think it's either A or B.
Matthew, are you still with us?
Oh
I
shit.
think he's frozen.
Yeah.
What do I do in this situation?
You play for your team, Nico. You just go.
Yeah.
You just do it.
I can't give you extra time. I'm sorry. So I'll just stop it after this question.
Okay. I'm gonna go Ken Thorne. Final answer.
Ken Thorne is incorrect. We are looking for C. Harry Manfredini, or whatever the fuck it is.
Dang it! That's what I should have gone with.
All right. Kings of Winter, your fourth question in round number 2.
Wait, what happened with question
I
3?
had to. They couldn't give me extra time, so I had to call.
Did you know?
We missed the question, and he couldn't give him extra time on a steal opportunity. So
I was gonna go with D. So
it was wrong.
D was actually what they guessed. So
okay, I didn't hear it. So.
All right, gentlemen, your fourth question in Scores and Soundtracks. What song is playing as Captain America wakes up in the hospital at the end of The Winter Soldier?
Dang it, Jim! I need a multiple choice.
It's what song is playing at the end?
The Captain America: The First Avenger, and like when he wakes up in the hospital.
No, it can't be the first Avenger. A baseball game is playing when he wakes up in the first Avenger. It's
Right.
Is it Winter
Oh,
Soldier or
shoot.
the first Avenger?
would you guys like
You
to use
already
a
said
repeat?
multiple choice.
Let's use a repeat because
Yeah, that's
Fine.
easier.
What
Yeah.
song is playing as Captain America wakes up in the hospital at the end of The Winter Soldier?
okay, this Winter Soldier.
I have a feeling I know what it is, but let's just go with multiple choice.
Yeah, we'll take
One-
multiple choice to be
Okay,
safe.
multiple choice.
All right, multiple choices. A, What's Going On? B. Trouble Man, C. Star Spangled Banner, or D. It Takes Two?
Could you repeat those?
Are any of
options?
those what you were thinking?
I'll repeat the options for you, Jim. A. What's Going On, B. Trouble Man, C. Star Spangled Banner, or D. It Takes Two?
I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
Go for it.
B, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yes.
Because it wouldn't be. It was a Stevie Wonder song, and it wouldn't be. It Takes Two with this Star Spangled Banner, and then the first one.
It was actually a Marvin Gaye song.
Or whatever. I knew it was.
And all those are
whatever.
actually
I knew
Marvin Gaye
it was whatever Anthony Mackie told him to listen to, and it was an Anthony Mackie choice.
All right, gentlemen, your last question. Who composed the music for Star Trek Generations?
Oh, I know this one. I'm pretty sure it's Jerry Goldsmith.
How sure are you?
I'm pretty sure because I think he
How
composed
sure are you,
all
Mark
of them.
Canopic?
I'm pretty sure because I think he composed all of them.
Okay, if you want to go with Jerry Goldsmith, we can go with Jerry Goldsmith.
Part of me wants to go multiple choice
5,
just to make sure I'm not butchering
4,
the name.
3,
Do you want to go multiple
2,
choice?
1. Need an
Multiple
answer.
choice. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choices. A. Jerry Goldsmith, B. James Horner, C. Leonard Rosenman, or D. Dennis McCarthy.
A, final answer.
That is incorrect. Afro
Oh, that's the
Samurai,
other one.
Chance to steal.
Was it Horner for that one?
It was either B or C. James Horner did pop into my head. I think it's him. I think it's James Horner.
Sure, James Horner, final answer.
Correct.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was Dennis McCarthy.
Really?
Yes.
I thought Jerry Goldsmith did all of them except
All
for one.
4 of
James Horner did.
them, all 4 of those composers did Star Trek compositions.
The weather is kind of iffy here right now because it's storming. So my power just flickered a little bit. So I'm just letting you know. If it shuts off in the middle of this round 3, it's because of that. But it's been going fine. So I just saw the lights flicker just now. So I'm just letting you know if it cuts off, I'll try and get it. I'll try and get on my phone.
Let's
and
go.
finish it.
Okay,
then.
just to wrap it up really quick. All right, so at the end of round number 2, Kings of Winter are at 10, Afro Samurai is at 6, and we are going into round 3. Round 3 is going to work very similar to how it does in singles. Competitors will get the category, and then they can bet between 0 and 2. The only difference is the competitors will get the category, they will choose who will ask the question for such category, they'll choose how much they will bet, and then whoever they choose for the first category, the next person will... The other competitor will choose go for the second one, and then in the third question, they can also decide who will do it. Then the fourth question will be the other competitor, and then the fifth question they can confer, and just make sure the betting is still between 0 and 2 points. And Kings of Winter, Afro Samurai, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
All right, Tim will give you guys your first category.
All right. Should we choose who's going first?
Well, you got to give them.
But
The
we have to hear the
category.
category.
You give him the cat.
All right. First category is Star Trek.
Jim, I'll take it.
Do you want it, Nico? You've been studying lately.
I've only gotten up to. I only got through the first 4 movies, so.
I only know the Next Generation ones, so basically we're picking which 4 movies.
I'm gonna do a 5 count. 5, 4.
It's fresher in my head. I'll take this.
All right, go for it.
All right, so it's gonna be Nico and Caleb, correct?
Yes.
Now write down how many points you guys are going to bet.
I got mine already.
Are we allowed to confer on that too?
No.
If you do, you guys will be revealing to your opponents how much you are betting. So
Jim trusts me. I got this.
I mean, he's already got an opinion.
all right. How many points are you betting, Nico?
I gotta be safe here. 1.
1 point. Caleb.
1 as well.
All right. Tim, ask away.
All right, your question in Star Trek. What is the name of the main villain in Star Trek The Motion Picture? The dumpster fire that started a franchise.
Dang it.
Oh, there we go, Nico. You were talking about this yesterday.
Fun fact, I actually wrote this one. I wrote a Star Trek.
I know you did because you vented to me about this movie. To the group, actually.
I vented to a lot of groups about this movie. Level sucks. I'm going to give you guys a 5 count. 5,
You're
4,
not wrong.
I'm sorry,
3,
Jim. I think I'm losing
2.
this point.
1. Markers down. I'm going to go to Nico first.
It's Voyager, aka the Voyager 6.
That is correct for 1 point. Caleb.
God bless you, Nico.
That's not what I have.
That is incorrect, and the game just got a lot closer because the score currently is 9-7. And the next category is the Wizarding World.
Oh, beautiful, Jim. We made the right choice.
Oh, damn it.
All right, so I'm going to need bets from Matthew.
Jim, you do what you're comfortable with.
All right, Matthew, how many points are you betting?
None.
0.
I'm going 2.
And 2. All right. Matthew, play along for your team stats. The question is, what is the name of the spell you would use against a boggart?
Good boy, Jim. Good boy, Jim. Let's go. Yes.
The spelling is obviously gonna be as close as I can get it.
That is fine. As long as you get the pronunciation right.
I will get the pronunciation right from that Harry
4,
Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban
3,
question.
2, 1. Markers down. I'm going to go to Jim. You're the only one who bet points.
You point your wand and think of the happiest thing you can think of and say, ridiculous.
That is correct for 2 points.
Can we see your board real quick?
Oh, he erased it. It's fine. You got it. You went first anyway.
Nico. Well, actually, Nico. Matthew. My bad.
I had stupefy. I had no clue.
That is incorrect, but you didn't lose any points. The only difference is Kings of Winter gained 2 points and is now 11-7. It is a 4-point differential.
Where does
And
the cat?
the next question is in the category of Disney competitors. Decide who will go for it.
Jim, I'm taking it, right?
Do you want to take it? Do you want to take it?
I mean,
I went perfect on Disney and the
Jim,
tournament.
are you good at Disney? Because I'm good at Disney.
I think
Huh?
you should probably be. I guess go for it because I have a plan.
If you're feeling Disney, I trust you, man.
All right.
All right, Jim, how much do you think I should
Positive
bet?
attitude. Positive
Should I bet
attitude.
what I'm picking?
Yeah.
Or should I bet?
Just go. I'm gonna trust you because then I'll
All right.
bet.
5
We'll
count.
discuss
5,
the next bet.
4, 3,
Okay, let's do this.
2,
Play safe.
1. All right, Kings of Winter. Who's going and how many are you betting?
The King Kill Coho is going for 1 point.
All right, Kings of Winter doing 1. Afro Samurai. Who's going and how many bets?
I gotta go for 2 at this point.
Okay. Tim, would you like to give the question?
All right, your question in Disney. In 2012, we are introduced to 2 new princesses. Pixar gave us Merida, and Disney gave us who?
Well, man, you got this. Positive attitude. Positive attitude.
I think I know this.
I got it, Jim. I got it.
I'm pretty
Don't
sure
worry.
I know this.
I know it because I know what Disney movie came out this year.
I'm pretty sure I know it.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. Matthew.
Congratulations, guys. I have Rapunzel.
That is incorrect. Kings of Winter.
She returns again this year. Vanellope von Schweetz.
That is correct. And the score now is 5-12. It is a 7-point game. The game goes on.
Vanellope von Schweetz is not on the princess roster, is she?
Yes, he is. They reveal
Literally,
it.
Wreck-It Ralph too. She goes, I am a princess too.
Well, it's not even just that.
Her-
At the end of Wreck-It
her-
Ralph, she becomes a princess.
Princess Vanellope
She
von
becomes Princess
Schweetz.
Vanellope von
Yeah.
Schweetz.
No, I believe it. I just think that's funny. Like, I wasn't saying it like, she's not. I was saying it like, she's not, is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Give us the category. I'm going to bet 0 points
All
on
right.
Kane.
I mean, come on. It's
The
over.
category is in the DCEU.
All right, Jim,
I'm going to bet
trust you
0
with
points
whatever
on
you
that
wanna
one,
do.
Kane.
Well, for the sake of just not looking bad, I got to go for broke here too.
All right.
I'll still write for the sake of stats.
And the
Good job, Jim.
DCEU. How does Man of Steel open?
At the box office? Duh.
Pretty averagely, a little bit below average, what they were expecting.
Not as bad as Justice League, but yeah. 5, 4,
Probably one of the better
3,
ones they've done.
2, 1. Markers down, competitors. Nico, you bet points. I'm going to you first.
Was it when Child Clark was saving a bus?
That is incorrect, and he lost of 2 points, my friend.
Mine's a little more homoerotic, I guess. I said Clark in a closet.
That is also incorrect, but you didn't lose points. It was the birth of Kal-El, guys. Come on.
I figured that's what it was, but Clark in a closet sounds much better, but it doesn't make a shit because we fucking won.
I'm supposed to be like this, but I'm going to do it anyways. And your winner, woo! By way of technical knockout, the Kings of Winter.
That's
they will
right.
go on to play either Team 80s or Ranger Force later on this year. The final score of this match was 12-3. Sorry. I'm going to send it straight to Tim. This is the first team match. What did you think, man?
It was interesting, then going into round three kind of really decides it for it. And, Jim betting 0, that kind of just sealed the game right there. So, Kings of Winter had a strong performance. Wasn't surprised there. I think they got into their opponent's head with all the trash talking. I'd like to see how they go against opponents that they can't do that with. That ought to be interesting with the winners of Team 80s or Ranger Force. But yeah, the first team match, I think it went great. Honestly, both of these teams brought their A game. I think Kings of Winter got into Afro Samurai's head a little bit. You could tell, but other than that, it was a good first start, and I can't wait to see other team matches here in this game.
Yeah, and I gotta say, we also have to realize the Kings of Winter, they won this game with their opponents spinning player's choice and then them spinning opponent's choice. And I know for one guy individually that means a lot because a very similar thing happened to him in the past, and that's Jim Green. And that's why I'm going to go to our winners today, Jim, Caleb. You guys are now officially currently the number 1 team in Fandom fights, because also you guys are the only team who has a win. So congrats, I guess. This is a new thing, at least for me, to see Jim go full heel. Caleb, this is nothing new. So I don't know if Ryan has gotten to Jim, and I hope not, because I can't deal with Alpha Alliance members going heel because that fucking sucks. But yeah, congrats on you guys' win. You guys played okay. Round 1, you guys only had 6 points. I thought you guys were going to do better, but it is what it is, but it isn't. And yeah, Jim, Caleb, thoughts on today's match?
Our first thoughts.
You go ahead.
They got no chance. It didn't matter. We didn't even need to do better in round 1 because we knew these 2 losers weren't going to do shit in round 1. That's why we knew no matter what was going to be on that wheel, we were going to win. We didn't want to give them a full day of sitting at home studying, so they could, maybe we can win this match because we need a win here because I need a win. I'm Jeffrey Dean Morgan and I need a win. For the love of God, let me get a win. I want these categories. But we said no because we didn't care what the categories were. We already knew we were going to win. Coho, you can talk now.
Look, the thing is, Matt Rosa is completely checked out from the first question, just didn't give an F. And Nico wanted this so bad. He wanted this so bad. And we just couldn't give it to him. We just couldn't. Because here's the thing. We are the best team in Fandom League. By the end of the year, we're going to be the champions. And there's nothing you can do about it because me and Jim just proved, together, we're the most dominant force in this league. Watch. Afro Samurai, you're not going to see him for the rest of the year, nor did you want to anyway. So we just did you all a public service. And you get to see us kicking the crap out of either Ranger Force or Team 80s. And I'll say this about Ranger Force. I want Ranger Force more than Team 80s. Not because I'm scared. Not because I don't care who this Jeremy Vomit Nation is or Sandy Robinson. True. I don't care who they are. I could beat them in my sleep alone without Jim in a handicap match. I don't care about them. What I care about is Rene Villarreal Jr., the man, the myth, the legend, that I have unfinished business with. And look, Tim, you made an issue with by teaming up with a loser like RJ. Because now I have to, by proxy of getting my revenge, take you down too. So you know what? Me and Jim, we'll wipe through you guys. We'll blow through everyone we have to, and we'll have the belts by the end of the year. You can't do anything about it. That's all I have to say. Winter is here.
There's that one guy from the movie Trivia Schmodown on YouTube. Yeah, I believe he has a saying. It's there's only two things you can do about it, and that's nothing, and deal with it.
All right, so that was the Kings of Winter. I think, for some odd reason, I think Jim has become like full on heel. I think he's just completely embraced it. I think from the reaction where like we saw a different side. I think that's something we're definitely going to have to look at. We're going to have to go into some investigating with Ryan Permison because we don't condone drugging within the league. I'm going to go to our unfortunate losers, Afro Samurai. I don't know what happened. Like, I know both of you guys are fantastic players, and round one, you guys really stumbled, and then I was just trying to recover from then on there. I mean, I think you guys, I know this isn't your best performance. I know you guys still have that in your pocket, and you're waiting to just reveal it. And sadly, we might not be able to see it till next season, but I do wish you guys to come back as soon as possible. And, I mean, what are your thoughts on today's match? Like, you just seem guys leaving a little out of it today.
You want to go first, or should I?
Well, speaking for myself, like the past couple of days, I had just been trying to watch as much as I possibly could fit in, study. And just like before the match, before we started this taping, I felt fried. I felt like I was overloaded and just like there were a lot of questions in round one that I should have gotten right, but second guessed myself on my original answer. And then when you read the answer, I was like, damn it, I should have gone with my instinct there. And same for a few questions in round two. Just something didn't feel right when we started, and it just carried on through the match. That's speaking for myself.
No, yeah. I've had. I mean, I'm going to be blatantly honest. You could tell I'm not my usual personality today. I've been going through some stuff, and sometimes when you try to play a game while you're going through some stuff, it's hard, and it's hard to perform well when your mind is a million different places. I mean, tomorrow I have the studio. On the 21st, I have my show. I'm just working hard, and my brain is fried, and I let my partner down, and that's what I'm more upset about than losing. I don't mind losing. To me, losing is fine. I do it a lot, unless it's music trivia, in which case I beat everybody in my sleep. But I do lose a lot, and it's cool. I like playing the game, but yeah, I just have a lot on my mind, and that was on my mind, not, what ATAT stands for. And I'm sorry.
Hey, dude, listen. No matter what, I'm gonna love you. I still believe in my heart that you're gonna be jukebox champion in a matter of months. This was a setback. We'll move forward. We'll face whoever loses the match between Team 80s and Ranger Force. I'm personally looking.
Is that a call out?
It's a gentleman's call out, yes.
All right. I think that is something we can work. That'll be something probably around season 2 era. But I could definitely see the loser of Team 80s and Ranger Force to play Afro Samurai in season 2 of Fandom Fights. But just so we can, because I know Matthew has to be somewhere, I'm going to wrap this up really quickly. I'm going to go Tim for some closing thoughts on today's matchup after the interviews. Is Kings of Winter legit, or are you guys going to smack them around in round number 2?
Oh, it's going to be enjoyable just finally getting our hands on the so-called little Joffrey here. We're going to poison him with a cake. And I don't know what is going on with Alpha Alliance. I thought you guys were good guys.
I did too. I mean, this is all like...
Yeah, I don't understand what the hell is going on with Jim. Maybe powers is going to his head. Who the fuck knows? But, yeah, you might want to get your house in line there, Kane, because, yeah. But in Afro Samurai, that, like both of them said, they were kind of fried, thinking elsewhere. That happens when matches come, and they couldn't get over that hurdle. But I'm sure we'll see him back in season 2 for teams, because teams is just young, starting out. So, yeah, I mean, hopefully they do better with the second performance. Unfortunately, the Kings of Winter won today. Good luck shutting up Coho in meetings with him, Kane. Good luck with that. But yeah, it was a good first debut for teams in Fandom. So can't wait for the next one. It ought to be good.
Yeah, I'm really not feeling this whole fueling Caleb's ego with wins. It doesn't work because it's getting out of control, honestly.
Yeah, it really is.
And-
Kane, I feel for you.
And for the record, I'm probably going to stay out of the multiplex admins chat for a little while, just so I don't have to hear them brag.
Kane, so are you saying if it was the player's choice, you would not have Coho winning this match?
I'm confused, but I mean,
So are you saying that your player's choice would be to have Caleb not win? Tim, I have a question about your player's choice of the team you'd like to face next. Obviously, it's going to be me and Coho if you beat Sandy and Jeremy. But I was just reaffirming that you would be happy with the player's choice of playing myself and Coho.
Would I be happy with it? To shut you both up? Yes. But with Sandy and Jeremy, it's going to be a pleasure playing them. They're two wonderful people, unlike half of the teams on here. But it's going to be a match, and we'll see who wins.
Well, you know what? I'll say this to you, Tim. I want you to have all the luck in the world because I do want you to win so I can destroy you and RJ. So you take care. We will see you very soon.
Yeah, good luck with that, kid. But for us at Fandom, I guess we will close it out right now so we can get going here. Like we always do, shameless promotions. Let's go with our losers first, just to because I know they have to go. So Matthew, go ahead. Where can the good kids find you?
Yeah, turns out I don't have to go now because something came up, but whatever. OTOIT Music on Twitter, On the Tip of Your Tongue on Instagram, On the Tip of Your Tongue on YouTube. Better Half should be out soon, the EP out a little bit later. And on July the 21st, if you live in Nashville or the greater Nashville area, you can come see me playing at Rocket Town. It's the biggest venue I've played so far.
Nice. And Nico, where can the good kids find you?
You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube at Nico Suave. That's NicoSuaveRegoli. You can also find me here at helping run things over at Multiplex Entertainment. That's the address for the Facebook group and the YouTube page, channel, and also it's at Multiplex YT for Twitter, at Multiplex Entertainment Network for Instagram. And tonight was a loss, but there's still a second chance because coming up in singles, I get another shot at redemption here, taking on that wolf and slicing his throat and wearing his pelt like a coat.
Jeez, that's aggressive.
Righty. Okay. And our winners
What did we ever do to you?
Our winners tonight, Kings of Winter. Let's go with Caleb Coho. Read us your 5-minute long spiel.
All right, well, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Caleb Coho. That is KALEBKOHO. Caleb Coho on YouTube, where I do film, vlogs, music, stuff like that. Coho Productions is my actual film channel where I put up trailers, short films, stuff like that. Speaking of which, my movie Chick Part 2 will go up on, timeout. Not Kane. I'm going to take a quick peek over at the schedule to make sure when this goes up very quickly. Hold on. Okay. This goes up 20th. Okay. Can't get this up. Speaking of which, you can find my movie Chick Part 2 on Caleb Coho and Coho Productions on YouTube. That'll be out July 25th. And you can find me or my group, The Forks, put our debut album Shoot for Teams back in February. That's on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you consume your digital music. And you can find me and Jim crushing it in the team league and me crushing it in the singles league when I play Alex Warden here pretty soon.
All right. And his partner, Jim Green. Where can I find you?
You can find me running the TV division of Multiplex Entertainment very soon. We're working on some questions and stuff to get matches going again. And you can also find me literally anywhere that Nico said, including his nightmares.
All right. And stock footage.
It's not
Beautiful. And as for me, you can find me here keeping everything in check, behind the scenes a lot at Multiplex Entertainment on YouTube and Facebook. Remember to join, get in some matches on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Twitter, You can find a lot of our matches there and a lot of fun information at Multiplex YT and, of course, Instagram, Multiplex Entertainment Network. So for all of us, that is Matthew, that is Nico, that is Caleb, that is Jim, that is stock footage, a picture of him, and I am TM Smith. We'll see you next time, back in teams.
What's up, everyone? It's Kane the Hurricane McMillan bringing you guys your stats for the match. Stock footage wasn't able to be here today, so I'm stepping in. And today we had our first ever team match with Kings of Winter taking on Afro Samurai. In round number 1, Kings of Winter would go 7 for 20, while Afro Samurai would actually only go 2 for 20. And they would have 10%, Kings Winter would have 35%, and this would be the start of the whole match. And this kind of just set the footing for the rest of the match, you know, because Kings of Winter, they'd spin opponent's choice, only going 2 for 5, and for 40% in that round. Afro Samurai would do a little bit better, getting spinner's choice though for 3 for 5 for 60%. And then round number 3, Afro Samurai just couldn't catch up, going only 1 for 4. In round number 3 and finishing 25% and finishing the whole match in general for 6 for 29 for 20%. And Kings of Winter go 2 for 4 for 50% in round 3 and finish 11 for 29 for 37%. Both teams could have had a better performance, but they didn't. This has been the first match of teams, and you know what? Hey, you know, it is what it is. But can the Kings of Winter actually talk the talk, or was this a fluke? Is Afro Samurai just had a bad night? We'll find out next season. But this has been Kane McMillan bringing you guys your stats for the match. Hopefully stock footage gets better. Don't really know what's going on with him, but you got me. Your Fandom Fight Top 12, it's just these two. There's only 2 guys. So there you go. Kind of common sense. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week maybe. I don't know. I'm not supposed to do this stuff. This is stock footage's job. Peace out.